This video is overdue.
Same old story.
I didn't have time.
I meant to make it at 30,000 miles and now I'm at 47,000 miles. So,
it's time!
Now when it comes to buying an electric vehicle, there seem to be three things people worried about. How can I charge it? How far can it go? And how reliable are they?
What's the bill?
How much you got?
No, I'm asking how much the repairs are.
Today we're going to answer those questions. More to the point, I'm going to tell you my likes and dislikes after 47,000 miles of ownership and answer the big question, would I buy another one? Let's get started. Now let's start with charging. Most of my charging is done at home. Plug in the evening and I unplug in the morning when I'm ready to leave. And that's it. That's how easy it is to charge. Now when it comes to home charging, you have a couple of different options. You can plug into 110. It gives you about 3 miles of charge per hour. Or you can opt to have a 220 outlet installed in your garage and get between 29 and 30 miles of charge per hour. That's the option I've chosen. I had my outlet installed by an electrician and it cost me about $750. My panel, though, is about 75 feet away from my garage, and the cost of the wire itself accounts for the majority of that cost. Now, a 220 plug isn't all that difficult to install, so if you're a bit handy and your panel's close to your garage, you can probably get yours installed for a fraction of what I paid for mine. Now, when you take a trip, you'll use the supercharger network or one of any number of third-party fast chargers. Now, just remember, if you want to use a fast charger by anyone other than Tesla, you'll need to pick up one of these adapters. So let's talk about range. Now, this is a 2021 Model Y Performance, and new, they have a rated range of 303 miles in mixed driving. At sustained highway speeds, you'll probably see between 230 and 260 miles of range in between charges. Now that translates to about 3 to 4 hours worth of driving before you have to stop and recharge. So all that sounds good, right? But how reliable really are these electric cars? Well, I've had this particular car 2.5 years, and in that time I've put around 47,000 miles on it. Now in that time I've spent about $2,000 in maintenance costs, and nearly all of that cost was having a new set of all-season tires installed. While having the tires installed, I had the cabin filter changed and the brakes cleaned. That amounted to about $200 of the $2,000. Now I got about 30,000 miles out of my original summer tires, which is on par or better than you see with most Mercedes and BMW. The tires for this performance model are a little pricey due to the size and the rating. If you purchase the long-range version of this car, you'll save about $10,000 on the purchase price. Plus, it comes with 19-inch or 20-inch tires, which are cheaper to buy, and you'll get more miles out of them. So what are my likes and dislikes about this car? Well, let's start with the dislikes. Number one, range. Coming from a BMW 3 Series, I could get 500 miles out of a tank of gas. That made road trips a breeze for me.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
But torture for my kids. 3 to 4 hours of highway driving between charging stops is fine though, and the charging stops typically only run 10 to 20 minutes depending on outdoor temperature and the particular charger you choose. Dislike number 2, paint quality. Teslas are known for thin paint. Now due to that and some of the design of the car, certain areas of the car are prone to chipping. Dislike number 3, wheel rash. I know what you're thinking, I'm just a bad driver. But in my defense, the wheels on the performance model are wider than the OEM tires that came on it, so those wheels are prone to curb rash. Dislike number 5, bugs. Now the nose on a Model Y is flat and it is a bug magnet.
No, Harry, no! Don't look at the light! I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
The problem with this is most drive-through car washes don't come close to getting those bugs off. So we've talked about my dislikes, so what do I like about this car? Well, that's easy. 2 trunks. Next on my list is storage. Nestled behind the seat, there's 30.2 cubic feet of storage and a whopping 72.1 cubic feet with the second row folded down. Number 3, the 15.4-inch monitor. This thing has everything from games to Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu. On top of that, the navigation's excellent. The sound system is great. You've got a full equalizer, subwoofer, and immersive sound selection. And of course, we can't forget the 0 to 60 3.5 seconds.
There's 60.
With a top speed of 155 miles an hour.
Rough. Feels pretty good.
30.
60 came up pretty quick.
60.
Here we go.
Quarter mile.
So to answer the burning question, yes, I love my Tesla. I think the good greatly outweighs the bad, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy another one. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. If you did, please consider subscribing, hit that thumbs up, and drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about electric vehicles. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.